Hi guys, it's Megan from imamom2.wordpress.com. So I'm in a bit of a panic at the moment. My iPad, which I actually filmed a couple videos on this morning, has suddenly decided to stop. It just is not working anymore. I can't even power it on. So I'm a little panicked at the moment. But I'm sure that I'll figure it out. But I did actually do a bunch of footage on my cell phone for today, so I figured I would go and redo my list because I actually had the day off from my placement today. And so I've spent the whole day. It is now 2:50. Kids are going to be home very shortly from school. And I've been running around doing a whole bunch of errands today. So the footage from my cell phone, I'm still going to include in this. So I'm actually filming this intro to my day in the life after most of my day is done, which I think is kind of weird. But whatever, we kind of go with the flow here, right? So yeah, sorry, I'm kind of distracted by the fact that my iPad is not working, and you know that means that I can't price match, I can't do flip, I can't do checkout 51, all that kind of stuff this weekend until I figure out what's going on with it. So I've now stolen my son's iPad to be able to record this, and I'm going to show you my list for today, which I've actually kind of done a whole bunch of it already, but whatever. We're going with the flow today, apparently. So here's the list that I had filmed earlier this morning, obviously without any check marks in it. Today I needed to tidy the kitchen, which I did. I've also done garbages, recycling, and compost. I've set up the rain barrel because today it's actually was supposed to be raining all day long, and it still hasn't. I need to fold the laundry. I've done groceries. As you can see, I haven't even put them away. This is kind of crazy, but there we go. And I have changed the couch covers. I still need to change the bedding. I want to set up the front hall basically for summertime now. I got rid of most of I think almost all of this stuff from the winter from the front hall, and so it's in to be washed now. But now I need to set up the front hall. It's not going to happen before the kids get home, but perhaps after. I needed to film some videos, which I'm not sure how I'm going to do that now, because my son will be home in, let's see, it is now 2:53, so he'll be home in 15 minutes, and we'll need his iPad back, so we'll see how that goes. I still need to clean the iPads and various things of technology as well before the kids get home, just basically wiping down the screens and the keyboards on everything. I need to clean out the fridge before I go and put all of these groceries away because there really isn't that much space in the fridge at the moment. I need to work on my logs for school, which is basically kind of doing a summary every day of what I do at placement. So that'll probably be done after the kids go to bed tonight. And I'm hoping today to also get to my cutlery drawer. It's a bit of a disaster at the moment, actually. I'm not sure why, but it is. I mean, the cutlery section is fine, but it's all these niggly things that kind of end up in here, and I think there's too many things in there that I don't use, and yeah, anyway, there's a better way to organize this, so I want to do that today as well. So, there's my list that I had filmed this morning. And now here's an updated list of, I'm most of the way through the day now, or half of the way through the day, and look at that, I'm half of the way through my list as well. We actually added a couple things onto our list for today. I forgot that my boyfriend actually needed to go to Home Depot, so he is currently inside there. Needs to get some dowels or something. Anyway. We actually also went to the chiropractor. Both of us had an adjustment done, and I'm now kind of sore, so until I can get home and put some ice on it and all that kind of stuff, I decided to just kind of sit in the car and not walk around and everything in Home Depot. So he's in there, he's gonna get some stuff that he needs, and then we're gonna grab some lunch as well, because it is now almost 11:30. And actually, we've also grabbed some gas, forgetting that it's the long weekend this weekend, and that the gas prices would be higher. Once he told me he needed to go to Home Depot, I remembered, oh yeah, we can go to Costco there too for gas. And yay, Costco was 10 cents cheaper. Yay! For gas. So we only had to wait like 3 cars ahead of us, so because we're not quite at the lunch rush yet. So we got gas as well, and now I'm gonna kind of rest a bit until he gets back in the car with dowels. I don't even remember what he needs them for, but he needs dowels. Anyway. Okay, something just happened that thoroughly amused me, so I thought I'd share. Somebody put or I guess kind of pushed their cart towards one of the doors but didn't actually go with it, so it like trundled along and opened the door, because of course they're on sensors and everything, and then stayed there for a second and then trundled its way back, because I guess he had pushed it uphill and then it had come back downhill. So I was thoroughly amused by this, which clearly shows that I really have no brain cells left today whatsoever. So apparently it's little things that amuse me. That's all I got. All is right in the world now. I has Starbucks and dowels. And don't know if you can see that in the back of the car, but there are dowels now, but the important part is Starbucks. Hold on, let me see if I can do this better. There we go. Yay! So one more thing that I wanted to share that happened while we were out, actually. Just because of the proximity of where we were, when we went to Walmart, there was also a Reitman's nearby. I love Reitman's, okay? The advertising that said that it's for real women, or whatever that quote was, rang true for me, until today. I don't know. So I don't know what has changed at Reitman's. They did mention that they've bought out, or they've merged with, or something, with another store that I know is a store that has much smaller sizes, shall I say. But I have been the same size at Reitman's for at least 5 years. And I took 2 of those sizes back into the change room, and I couldn't even get them over my calf muscles. Now, it's not like I've gone and gained a whole bunch of weight, because I have other pants of those sizes at home that fit me perfectly. So I was disappointed in that. I was also then disappointed that they have now changed from the one size system to, I guess, the waist size or something, and that doesn't work for me either. So I don't really know what has gone on. I mean, the staff was lovely. I had lots of fun with them, but I don't really know what to do for pants now, because Reitman's is literally the only place that I have found, at least since having children, I would say probably prior to that as well, that actually can factor in the fact that women have waists and hips that are not straight down and, you know, boy hips. So I'm hoping that it's just a fluke. I'm hoping that I will have better luck at another Reitman's, or after they get another shipment in. I was kind of disappointed that I left a Reitman's without any clothing whatsoever. So hopefully the next store will be okay, but I will be very, very sad if I have to go and try to find another store where pants actually fit. I mean, it's bad enough that 10 years ago you could find kind of 3 or 4 racks for tall pants, and now you can see half of a rack. So there we go. There's my rant for the moment. My son is now home and he wants his iPad back. So we'll talk to you guys soon. So my son and I are just driving back home. We just went and picked up, can you see it? Can you see that there? A new weighted blanket for him. Yay! Um, our kids with autism, they tend to not sleep well, and my son is a culprit of that until we discovered the magic of weighted blankets. So he worked basically, in order for him to sleep every night, he gets some melatonin to help him get to sleep, and then the weighted blanket basically keeps him, or helps him stay asleep, I should say. I'm not sure what the magic is, and this is why we call it magical, but it is. It's referred to as compression therapy, and stuff that I have read, it says that people with autism tend to feel like there's red ants crawling on their skin, and so the pressure of a weighted blanket really helps with getting rid of that feeling. So this has been working now for about 4 years, something like that. We actually won the first weighted blanket for him off on Facebook, and he's obviously outgrown that one, because every 10 pounds that somebody gains is another pound of a weighted blanket that they should be having. So I'm not sure what to say. Like, basically the calculation is 10% of the person's weight plus a pound is how heavy the weighted blanket should be. So we now have a new weighted blanket, and oh, it looks like he's looking at the truck beside us while eating a cookie. Go figure. So we now have a weighted blanket, a new one that is 11.5 pounds, because he is a big boy. And he was, putting it all around him and sitting down and everything. And so it was really cool that a girlfriend of mine decided to, actually somebody that she knew asked her to make some weighted lap bands. And she did, and then she started making other stuff, and now she's making weighted blankets as well. So it's really cool to, one, to be able to see her again, which was fantastic, but that, she was the one that made it, and she's so excited. And her husband was there as well, and he's like, oh my goodness, this is the best one that she's made yet. So we're really pleased with it, and now we're just stuck in rush hour traffic, which never happens because I'm usually home during rush hour. So this is kind of a very strange experience. So, but it looks like it's clearing up ahead on the street, so I had better let you guys go. So it's just after 10:20 at night, and I've just gone through my to-do list. I got everything done except I didn't finish the front hall. That I can finish tomorrow, no big deal. I also did not do the logs for my school, but that's fine. They're not due until Monday, so I can work on those this weekend. And I didn't get around to reorganizing the cutlery drawer, but again, something else that I can do this weekend. So overall, a pretty productive day, and I did everything that I needed to that absolutely had to be done today, so I'll take it. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe below.